Surprise! In my last video, I did say that the Owl House Season 2 review was coming up next, but then something special happened. The second Hirogaru Sky Precure ending dropped, and if you've been reading the responses to comments in which people have been asking whether or not I was going to do an endings ranking similar to my openings ranking video, you'd know that I was waiting until we got a full 20-season, 40-song ending list. And now it's time. Yes. 40 whole songs. Precure is no stranger to the common anime practice of having multiple endings as the story progresses. So in 20 years, this is what the franchise has amassed. This is double the amount of rankings from the last Precure ranking video I did, so this is going to be structured a bit differently. Each ending of each designated season is going to go head to head, and I am going to choose the one that I prefer the most out of the two. And I was originally going to have it so that the winning song would move on to the next round, in which I would do an actual tier list ranking with those winning songs. But then I was like, you know what? There are some songs that win that I like less than songs that have lost, if that makes sense. I decided it was too much, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the full ranking, though I'm still going to do the head-to-head rankings of each season's ending. I think that Precure's endings tend to be more iconic and more highly anticipated than its openings in most cases, and there's an interesting history about their endings that I will get to as we go along, which means that I will be going in chronological order. And I do have to say, because I changed the format of this video last minute, I don't know where most of these songs rank on my tier list. So for a lot of these songs, I will be deciding as we're going where they rank. And I guess we should talk about the tier list categories, shouldn't we? I can't imagine a world where this song doesn't exist. Self-explanatory. Next category, straight onto the iPod. Straight onto the 2009 iPod Touch. Right onto it. No hesitation. The next category is easy listening. These are ones that are just nice. They're inoffensive. There's nothing terrible about them. There's nothing that stands out very much for me, but I still enjoy them nonetheless. Category C, beautiful gowns.
Okay, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
These are songs where it's like, I'm trying to understand this song. Like, I'm almost there. Like, I get the appeal, but I also am questioning it. And the last category, whatever that means. These are songs where I just don't get it. I don't get it, and I'm sorry about it, but there's songs that I just do not enjoy as much as the others. No hate to them, however. But enough of that. There's a lot of getting on to be done, so let's get started with Futari wa Precure. Get you love mode. Da, da, da. This is the iconic first ending of Precure ever. The walk cycle animation will just stick with me forever. I don't think I've talked about this much, but back when I got into Precure in 2010, I did actually watch about half of Futari wa Precure. I don't remember much from it, but I remember enjoying listening to this ending after every episode. One thing I'll never understand is the man screaming at the end of the song. But it's a good one nonetheless. And for Get You Love Mode, I would actually put that in straight to the iPod, because it did go straight onto my iPod. And Futari wa only has one ending. Oh. How did I forget this? Well, change the video name. I think this song takes a lot of inspiration from Get You from Futari wa, with all those like synthy hits and whatnot. It kind of lacks the charm of Get You though. I think another kicker is how low effort the animation is in the first version of this ending. They do improve it a little bit by having a second version of this, but the damage has already been done. Winter Wonder Hooray! To me, this is much more listenable than the first one. God. But as you can probably tell, they're still kind of going for a specific musical vibe for Precure's music at this point in time. And it's just not interesting to me. Like, yeah, it is better than the first one, but these rank very low. But in any case, the winner is ending 2. Winter Wonder Hooray. This one. This song has been stuck in my head since I started doing this video, and it's like, why of all the songs is this one? I can't. Yeah, okay, so the first ending for Max Heart, we're going to put in whatever that means, because I do not like it. There's a lot of good songs to come, and to be quite honest with myself, I have to put that one in the last category. Winter Wonder Hooray. Ah, yes, beautiful gowns. I have to remind myself of what it sounded like. Even though it wins, it's going into beautiful gowns. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Splash Star. I think after Max Heart, Pretty Cure is starting to get out of its endings funk here. This song is upbeat, it's lively, it takes inspiration from its predecessors, but it has more of its own Splash Star identity, and I love that for them. The chanting is super fun, it's dynamic. Yes, I do like this one. I do like this one. There is so much to talk about with this one. This is when the franchise realized they were onto something with their choreographed endings. I mean, it must have been such a hit for them to have done it again and again and again. And if you don't know what I mean, then you will soon. But this one is absolute fire. Yeah. The buildup of the instrumentals in the beginning, it's all that I need to get hyped up. It's such a fun one, and I'll just say it, it's the best version of this ending song. Yep, I said it. So yes, ending 1 is nice, but this is the winner of the two of them for me. And as far as where they rank on the tier list, I would say the first ending is gonna be easy listening. And where is it? God, this is what I get for using these special pictures. Splash Star Gumbalance to Dance straight onto the iPod. Even though I don't think I actually put it on my iPod back then, but it should have been on there. Yes, 5. Ska time. I love how this ending begins with this cartoonish sun. It totally sets the vibe of this song and this visual. But yes, this is a song with a lot of ska influence. It's a genre that originates from Jamaica. And to be honest, I think this might have been like a thing in this era of anime to have at least one ska influenced song in the roster of endings or openings. Like the mid 2000s, I feel like a lot of anime that I know from that era have like at least one ska-ish song. Anyway, it's a delight to listen to. Very good cheer up type of song. Gumbalance to Dance, Dreaming Miracles. Yeah. Like I said, the Splash Star version of this song must have been such a hit that they were like, more. Except this version completely strips the song of everything that made it enjoyable in the first place and replaces it with this weird, disorienting interlude music, and I hate it. I don't like it. I just can't understand this direction. But hey, at least the animation improved. Ew!
What an interesting artifact.
I'm kidding. But I really can't look at this ending without thinking of that mistakenly broadcast version. Maybe my one good thing to say about this song. So yeah, the first ending wins in that regard. So I would say, So Sparkle My True Love is straight onto the iPod. The Dreaming Miracles, Gumbalance to Dance, whatever that means. 1, 2, love, 3, 4, 5. Precure. This shit is my jam. I love this song. This was an instant download onto my iPod in 2010. I cannot get enough of the use of brass in this song, the audience cheers in the background adding to the overall hype, and this animation and its visuals are my favorite of the 2D endings for Pretty Cure. I feel like most people are neutral on this song, but no, not in this house. This is a bop and a half. I love Teto Te Tsunaide. Gumbalance Relay of Hope. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of the song. But I do have good things to say here, actually. After the complete blunder of the Yes 5 version, they backpedaled it a bit. They brought back the intro build-up. The brass instruments are back to being super prominent in the song. Huge improvements. Yes. But to me, it's still not as good as the Splash Star one. Like, it's good, but the bar was set too high. And also, this may be controversial. I don't know. But for me, it does not hold a candle to the first ending of Yes 5 Go Go. So I have to say, Teto Te is actually, I want to put it in I Can't Imagine a World Where the Song Doesn't Exist. You know what? Let's just do it. Who cares? I'm putting it in that one because it was an instant download onto my iPod. However, it's also my favorite of the 2D endings. I love that song. This one, oof. You know what? It's Beautiful Gowns because like I see that there's appeal to it, but it's not like I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen to it, you know? Fresh.
Let's go.
This may be the 10th ending song in this installment, but for all intents and purposes, this is Mother. This ending birthed the Precure CGI ending choreo empire that we currently reside in. You can tell that the CGI animation itself is a bit older, but that's part of the charm of watching it and knowing that it's Precure's first attempt at this. And I love this song. You know, Precure loves a brass instrument, and I don't blame them. It's one of the few endings that I know the full dance to, and it's just, I like it. I always say that this is a great pop song. Of course, we got those Precure trumpets in there again, and I honestly think that it's more easy listening compared to You Make Me Happy, but I actually do prefer You Make Me Happy, even though I do know the dance to this one too. But for me, You Make Me Happy is the winner here. I can say objectively though that maybe Happy Together is a bit better, but not for me. You Make Me Happy, I can't imagine a world where this song doesn't exist. I love You Make Me Happy. And then Happy Together went straight onto the iPod. It's a really good song. It's a really good pop song. Hot catch, putting you out. As a heart catcher, yeah, I do have major bias to anything heart catch related. So this comes as no real surprise, but I really cherish this song, the first one. Like, no, like I remember recording myself on my mom's laptop camera, dancing to this song, 14 years old, in my pajamas. Me and this song go back. Oh my god, I remember watching the choreo videos from fans on YouTube. Wow, oh my god, memories. And you'll notice that the animation for this ending has improved a lot since the fresh endings. They pretty much knew what they were going for once they got to the heart catch endings. Just so jovial. It's such a joy to me. I will never forget the confusion I experienced when we went from a pop rock classic to gospel. Like, what is going on here? I need to know whose idea it was. Like, who said, gospel song. Organs, church imagery, like what was happening? That being said, I think it's a great song. I've definitely come to appreciate it more as the years have gone on even, especially the bridge in the full version where the other instruments drop out and it's just piano and it's like really, really good. But I have super fond memories of Heart Catch Paradise and I just like that song more. So the winner is Heart Catch Paradise. As for where they rank, I cannot imagine a world where Heart Catch Paradise does not exist. Tomorrow song, you know, it went straight onto the iPod. It's definitely not easy listening. This song is a moment. I'm actually gonna put it on straight onto the iPod. It's not just a song, it's an experience. Sweet, wonderful, powerful music. The gospel continues with this one. This song was when I gave up on learning Precure dances because for some reason it was way too hard for me. To be honest, I don't feel very strongly about this song, which I guess gives away where it may go on the tier list. But yeah, it's okay. It's not as epic as Tomorrow song either, so... I'm so sorry. The vibes are gonna tank for a little bit. I do think this song is catchy now, after all of these years. But back when it came out, I didn't even download this on my iPod. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what part I do like? The da-da-da-da-da, sweet, sweet. But yeah, I'm actually choosing wonderful, powerful music for the winner, which I did not expect before making this video. And I'm going to put wonderful, powerful music. Oh my god. You know what? I think I'm gonna put both of them in Beautiful Gowns. I don't feel particularly strongly about either of them, so that's going to have to be that. You guys, I'm so sorry. When I was watching Smile, well, first of all, I never skip the endings when I'm watching a show. I know that it's a time saver, but I like to let the song play out and hear it. When watching Smile, to this day, it's the only season where I had to skip the endings. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I tried changing my mind for this video. I did. I really did. But I just couldn't do it. I think it's the yays. My ears just don't like it. But if it's your favorite, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Tell me it's your favorite. Change my mind. Okay, let's be positive. Let's start out positive. You gotta love how in this ending and the last one, there are multiple versions for each cure. That's the first time that Pretty Cure's ever done that. It's very cute. It's very special. Okay, now for my thoughts on the song. Vocals are way too grating. It suffers from the same issues as Yay Yay Yay, except this time it's like way more. I just can't do the chorus of this one. I think that's the problem. It's just too loud. It's so very loud. At least with Yay, you knew when it was coming, but with this one, it's like the volume is all over the place. Anyway, these endings did come at a very particular time in Japan, so I totally understand why they went this route for the endings. And after all of the shit talk, I am choosing Yay over this one. You know what? I'll put Yay in beautiful gowns. I cannot listen to Full Bloom Smile at all. I am sorry. Toei was really in their idol bag with this one. Like, okay, Pretty Cure. The Doki Doki endings are both really honestly just pleasant to listen to. And I think that these endings are the first time that they really majorly used synths for their instrumentals. There's none of that brass, none of that electric guitar on either of these songs. I am kind of lumping Beyond the Sky and Love Link together because of their musical similarity. Beyond the Sky is more subdued in its approach, while Love Link is more showy. This even applies to the animation, but I am choosing Beyond the Sky, which is ending 1 for this one. I enjoy both though. They're both very nice. I would actually put both of these in easy listening. They're just some nice little songs, some nice little tunes. Happiness Charge. I'm gonna say again, they were in their idol bag. Except now it's the 10th anniversary and everything feels more grand and meaningful. I mean, even the lyrics to the song. Pretty Cure is filled with lots of memories. Pretty Cure's future memory is that we'll always be together. Aww. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this one. There it is. This sounds like the traditional Pretty Cure ending that you've come to know. Guitars, claps, trumpets, all of the typical elements. Before this song, the last time that you heard all of that was in Smile. You can even hear a whistle used in some of the beats of the song, which throws me back all the way to Futari wa, which is really cool that they included that influence as well. I'm sure that was on purpose. Anyway, between these two, I am choosing Pretty Cure Memory, the first ending. It's just so special. I think that Pretty Cure Memory is a nice song. I'm saying straight onto the iPod for it, even though by this time, by 2014, I wasn't putting Pretty Cure music onto my iPod anymore, so this is just this is hypothetically speaking, okay? I would actually put this in easy listening. Go Princess. Go Princess really nailed it when it came to being on theme for its endings. Dreaming Princess means so much to me. I remember watching Go Princess and a few episodes in coming to realize, oh, this song makes me cry. Why am I crying? And it just hasn't stopped from that point on. I cry every single time I listen to the song. Every time the music changes its time signature from 4/4 to 6/8. It's like, I don't know, there's something in that. It's just, I can't explain it. Go Princess is so good and it's so special to me, and I don't put it lightly when I say that that season quite literally played a part in changing my life. But anyway. This one is technically the better of the two Go Princess endings. It's extravagant, the animation is crazy good, the song has 4 different vocal versions for each cure. It's just overall so impressive. However, I like the first one more. I do. I just emotionally latched onto it so early on. My hands are tied. So Dreaming Princess is the winner, and I have to put Dreaming Princess in. I can't imagine a world where that doesn't exist. But listen, Dreams Are the Path to the Future is so extravagant, straight onto the iPod. It's like, if there were even a category between straight onto the iPod and the top one, I would put Dreams Are the Path to the Future in that category. Go on, princess, go on, princess. This one is a little finger snapper, a little toe tapper. It's interesting. It seems to take inspiration from like swing music. That's even kind of apparent from the choreo of this ending. It's a cute little number. And also look at Mofurun dancing. Amazing stuff. Okay, look, the chorus is good, but other than that, I must admit, I don't get it. The da, 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 da. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. The melody, it's kind of unimaginative, it feels like. Don't get me wrong, I love a do, re, mi, fa, so motif. Clearly. But why here? Like, why in this season, in this song? Not a huge fan of this one. And thus, is the winner. I'm gonna put the magic that turns into smiles, into easy listening, and I'm putting this into whatever that means. And to be honest, like, look, there's not a lot of whatever that means. The songs are pretty good. Can I just say that it gets really good from here on out? I feel like I'm a bigger fan of the endings from the most recent 10 years of Precure than I am for some of the earlier 10 years, just as a collective. Like, I obviously clearly have a lot of favorite songs from the first 10 years, but the later 10 years have some really good songs. Masterful stuff. Precure Endings were nothing short of performance art, but really this song sounds like it should be in a musical, and I mean that in the best way possible. Show tunes, jazz hands, you get the gist. God. So I remember getting back into Precure 2021, I was avoiding listening to the endings of seasons I hadn't seen. And people had such negative things to say about Precure in general, so I was really avoiding that season. And then I think I heard Shooby Dooby Sweets Time's instrumental, like in the background of a YouTuber's video, and I was like, do I need to watch this ending? And then I did, and my life was forever altered. This song is some serious pop perfection. It's mastery. I don't know why or how Toei decided to make a song like this, and why they've never decided to make a song like it again, but now it's like a blip in time. Just iconic. Like, it's the most viewed Precure ending ever on YouTube. Speaks for itself. And also I was like, a season with an ending this good can't be all that bad. And I was right. Shooby Dooby wins. Let's Lock Cooking Showtime straight onto the iPod because it's still fantastic. And Shooby Dooby Sweets Time, I cannot. It is so good. My summer 2021 was defined by that song. So random, but it was. I can't do this part. This song does not let up. From the first 5 seconds, they are yelling at you. And it's so funny because they're shouting out professions. They're like, you can be a pilot or a designer. And it's like, why are you yelling at me? So when I first heard it, I was like, this is so unhinged. I kind of like it. It's fun. All of our staple Precure instruments are present, but it's really heavy on the drums, and I think maybe that's what drives the song forward. It has a bit of ska qualities to it too. I really love it a lot, actually. As if we didn't have enough masterful pop music. I love this song. I probably listened to this song the most out of all of the Precure endings. Yes, more cheerful. Yes, more powerful. Ugh, I love paying attention to the little sounds and bells in the background of this instrumental. It's such a neat song. I also think that the choreography is adorable. So I am choosing Yell For You for this one. I honestly would choose both if I could. Wait, I literally can. They both win. So I'm putting Hugto Future Dreamer straight onto the iPod because it was straight onto the iPod. Yell For You is fantastic. Love listening to it so much. Yes! Yes to themed music. Star Twinkle's tracks were just so well suited for its season. This one was just such a joy to sing along to. Nailing the pape pipu pepo papo romantic was so cathartic when I could finally sing along to it. On a musical note, Star Twinkle's endings are the only ones in the franchise thus far to be in a minor key. Both of them are in minor keys. If you don't know what a minor key is, the best way to explain it is instead of sounding like bright and cheerful, the songs sound either sad or like mysterious. The 3rd, 6th, and 7th notes in the scale are flattened, but we won't get into the technical aspects of this, okay? We just won't do it. Anyway, wonderful song. The production value of this one, I'm already obsessed with. Like, the visuals are so up my alley, so it already has a leg up. But like, I like Pape Pipu Romantic so much. Oh, by the way, the ending pose of this song is the best of the franchise for me, and I'm taking no criticisms. I'm gonna go with ending 2 for this one as far as the winner. The production, the animation, the visuals all just push it over the edge for me. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm putting them both on straight onto the iPod. I don't care. I don't care. I've seen people speak really highly of this one, and to be fair, a couple of the most recent season's endings are like Miracle Toe Link Ring's offspring. Like, Miracle Toe Link Ring has sons. I think it's a fine song. Pretty Cure was once again in their easy listening bag, and the animation was exceptional, which makes the second endings stick out that much more. Okay guys, honestly, what is going on here? The song sounds like the music that they play in the streets of Disney World. Not a bad thing, but it is a thing. It sounds like it came from the 1950s. Like, what is this black and white TV-ass music? I feel like I'm being harsh because I don't even hate the song. It's just so out of left field. Like, I don't get it. Truly one of a kind for the franchise, but I'd have to go with Miracle Toe Link Ring as far as the winner between these two. Oh, also, I know we can't know this for sure, but I feel like the animation difference from this ending versus the last one might have had to do with the 2020 situation. Of course, I can't say that for sure, but we were in the thick of it at that point, so it's very, very possible. Anyway, feeling good. First one and easy listening, and whatever that means. I really, I'm so sorry. Tropical Rouge. Nice summer sunshine music. This song could go harder, but I appreciate what it is. The backgrounds are noticeably stripped here because by this point, 2020's situation was definitely taking a toll on Pretty Cure. But you know what? That's okay. That's fine. The song is still good. Let's go! This song made me so damn happy after every episode. The guitar intro was enough to get me moving. Pretty Cure's guitar and brass section are in a healthy, committed relationship yet again, and it just creates this exciting and happy song. I love it. No notes. I choose this one. So we're gonna put the first one into easy listening, and then we're going to put Akogare Go My Way into straight onto the iPod. I love that song. Delicious Happy Days. She's a cute girl. I feel like I enjoyed the song more when it first came out, and now I don't vibe with it in a huge way, but it's still okay. The bass guitarist was clocking in hours for this performance. That's the best part of the song for me. But nothing bad to say, I actually quite enjoy it. One of Miracle Toe Link Ring's sons. The vocals are really nice on this one, but like I said, it's like this song's concept has already been done. And I know you're probably thinking that that's the case for a lot of other Pretty Cure endings, like they've already done the concept before, it's not totally original, but then why won't they do that with Shooby Dooby Sweets Time? It's not making sense. Well, I'm gonna have to go with Delicious Happy Days on this one as the winner. I will put Delicious Happy Days. You know what? I'm putting them both into easy listening, because they're both fine, but I do like Delicious Happy Days more. It's just not a straight onto the iPod type thing because I did not put it to my music library, but it's still good. I still like it more. How far we have come. If it feels like the last Gunbalance to Dance was ages ago, it's because it was. It was 15 years ago by this point. But now, Hirogarism. It has been a delight to hear this song after crying at the end of nearly every episode of Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure thus far. Honestly, I'm gonna miss the vibes of this one. The mirror patch showing the past and present cures, ugh. I wonder how they'll do that in the new ending. It's a great one for me, great for the 20th anniversary. Dear Shine Sky. This is very new, very, very new. So new that it was my second and third time hearing this song to make this video. Guys, this almost sounds like a K-pop song to me at some parts. Like, I swear this could have been a Lovelyz track. The lullaby motif at the beginning is so unique, and the song is dynamic enough that it doesn't just stay in one place. And oh, that's how they're doing the mirror pad. How did I miss that twice? Well, I enjoy how groovy it is by the time it hits the chorus, and that we're That's nice. I kind of don't like how I'm doing this ranking before I've had a chance to let this song sit, you know, let it marinate, know exactly how I feel about it, but I am going to pick Hirogatism over it. Nothing against this song at all though. I really do like this one. Hirogatism is honestly straight onto the iPod. I really like it. And then this one hasn't had enough time to sit, but it's easy listening for right now, but I honestly think that with more time, it could go straight onto the iPod. And that is the end of this endings tier list ranking. It's interesting because even though I chose my favorites from each season, not every season was my favorite in terms of the songs, but I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will get to the Owl House for the next video, I promise. That's all I have time for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, and stay gravy, baby. Jazz hands.